What is the difference between block scope and function scope in JavaScript? Imagine you're organizing a big event and need to keep things tidy. In JavaScript, managing where variables are accessible is just like organizing your event. Let's explore how different types of variables behave in JavaScript, especially when it comes to scope. In JavaScript, function scope means that variables declared inside a function can be used anywhere within that function. They are not visible outside the function. This scope is created automatically when you write a function. If you declare a variable with the keyword var inside a function, it is accessible throughout the entire function, no matter where you are in it. Now, block scope is a little different. It applies to code inside blocks marked by curly braces, like inside if, for, or while loops. Variables declared with let or const are limited to the block they are declared in. They cannot be accessed outside that block. Let me give you an example. Suppose you have a function with an if statement inside. If you declare a variable with var inside the if, it can be used anywhere in the function. But if you declare a variable with let or const inside the if, it can only be used inside that if block. Here's a quick example. Inside a function, you declare var and let variables inside an if statement. When you try to access the var variable outside the if, it still works because var ignores block boundaries and respects function boundaries. But the let variable causes an error because it is limited to the block where it was declared. Before the releases of the version of JavaScript called ECMAScript 6, only function scope and global scope existed. Variables declared with var were the only option, and they could leak outside blocks, causing bugs. The introduction of let and const changed that by adding block scope, which helps keep variables contained where they belong. In real-world web development, using let and const is better because it prevents variables from accidentally leaking outside their intended blocks. This makes your code cleaner and easier to understand. It also helps avoid bugs that happen when variables are used in unexpected places. To sum it up, variables declared with var are accessible throughout the function they are in, ignoring block boundaries. Variables declared with let or const are limited to the block they are declared in, providing tighter control. Understanding this difference is key to writing clear, bug-free JavaScript code.